Hi everyone, welcome to Learn English with Miss. In today's lesson, we will read a story together. Source: a Readworks story. Calling for snow. The sun must be lost, thought Paula as she shivered early one morning while waiting at the school bus stop. She knew that bright yellow ball must be floating in the sky somewhere above her. It was daytime after all, but she could not feel its warmth. Did the sun's rays get lost on the way to Boston? She wondered. Or were the thick, dark clouds blocking its warmth? Paula remembered how eager she had been to experience winter. After her mother announced that they would be moving from their tropical island of Barbados to Boston, Paula sat in front of the television and watched intently as characters in movies threw snowballs, drank hot cocoa, and made snow angels. Before they left for the United States, Paula had impatiently counted the days until she could see snow. But now that she was finally here, she felt only the disappointment of this awful cold weather. Today, as she remembered the feel of the brilliant Caribbean sun on her skin, Paula smiled and closed her eyes. She began softly singing her favorite folk song, My Island in the Sun, swaying as she sang and even starting to feel a bit warmer. Paula was startled when a strange voice interrupted her reverie. "What are you doing?" said the voice. Paula opened her eyes, surprised to find that she was no longer alone at the bus stop. Alejandro, the boy who lived next door, was staring at her, his hands deep in his pockets and his shoulders hunched over from the cold. Paula marveled at how his breath hung in the cold air, floating between them as he spoke to her. "Were you singing?" Alejandro continued. "Are you calling the snow?" "Don't worry, it's coming." She stood silent, thinking. "I know you can talk," said Alejandro. "I just heard you singing." "Of course I can talk," said Paula, annoyed. "And what do you mean? Am I calling the snow?" Alejandro smiled. "I call the snow when I get tired of waiting for it to fall." He began chanting and stomping his feet to the beat of his song. "I'm calling you to come down, snow. Fall thick and hard so buses can't go, and I can stay home and snowballs throw. So come down, snow. Yes, come down, snow." "Come on, sing with me," Alejandro called. "If both of us sing, maybe the weather gods will hear us." Paula laughed. She wondered whether Alejandro was serious, but just as she opened her mouth to ask him, a snowflake fell on her nose. "Wow!" Paula exclaimed. Her first ever snowflake. It felt like a tiny, wet pinprick on her nose. She put a gloved finger to it, but it was gone by the time she pulled it away. "Ha!" replied Alejandro. "My song worked. We are going to have so much fun in the snow today." "Yes," said Paula, laughing. And then she stomped her feet and chanted with her new friend, "Come down, snow." Thank you for reading with me. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.